Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the 10 big questions, part of the ICE 365 content series that will focus this time on RegTech and payments. We have a pleasure today of speaking with Rick Hutchins, Senior Vice President for Casino Operations for the newly opened Resorts World in Las Vegas. Rick, thank you so much for being here with us today. And let's jump straight into the first question. From what I understand, this is the most advanced cashless experience that the casino in the US offers. Can you tell us more about what's so unique about that offering?
Yes, well, thank you for the opportunity. What's really unique for Resorts World is we created a ubiquitous cashless environment within our casino. Many other casino operators are beginning with cashless at the slot machines, but our vision and goal was to really deploy a cashless solution across the entire property. And so not only do you have cashless wagering at the slot machines, but you also have cashless wagering at the table games. And so you can use your mobile phone with your wallet, your cashless wallet, to be able to gamble and play at both of those. And then expanding that further, we took the ticket in, ticket out solution, which everybody knows to be at the slot machines, and we brought that to the table games as well. So again, that's not a cashless wallet, but that is a form of cashless wagering. And so I can be playing my favorite slot machine, hit the cash out button, and walk across 10 feet and go to the next table game and provide that ticket in, ticket out voucher to the dealer, and they would redeem the voucher, provide me the chips, and then I can play. And further, we even expanded that more with RFID technology. So I can buy in with the TITO ticket or cashless wagering or cash, and then all of my wagers with the chips being used are being tracked with RFID technology. We call it our smart tables. And so no longer do I have to have the subjective opinion or observations from floor supervisors on what my buy-in was, what my average bet is, what I walked with. We actually know you bought in for, say, $500 with your cashless wagering wallet, and all of the hands that you bet on the tables for that period of time. And so that's really bringing our cashless wagering system from slots to tables and just pulling the environment together.
And what has the players' adoption been so far then?
The adoption has been expectly low is, I guess, the number. I mean, it's in the single, close to double-digit adoption, but it's the engagement is what's really encouraging about that, right? Guests in Nevada and quite frankly the gaming industry, they're not used to this and they don't fully understand it, and so it's all about kind of creating that value proposition. What we found is those guests, once they understand what this is, they engage and they use it over and over. And so very optimistic about the initial results. Very happy with the engagement when they do get the app and have the cashless wagering wallet on their phone.
Right, so the education is key, but are there any obstacles that you can see in furthering that adoption amongst the players?
Yeah, we've talked about this. I sat on a panel yesterday. The point of entry to obtaining your cashless wagering account, different jurisdictions will have their different regulation requirements, and so there's a bit of friction at the point you want to sign up for the Genting Rewards program. And then add a cashless wagering account, which requires physical identification, verification. And so, while it's good for the environment, it's a bit of friction that customers, when they download an app, want to move really quickly from downloading the app to signing up to moving on. And so, we're working through some of those points of friction to make sure that we create really a seamless guest experience on entry. But that would be the obstacle.
Right. So great engagement so far, a little bit of friction and that create challenges. What are the advantages of cashless versus cash-based payments from the casino perspective?
Yeah, I mean, long-term adoption of and using the cashless helps just, quite frankly, reduce cash moving around the property. Ticket in, ticket out from the tables. Huge advantage when a guest has, say, $500, they're ready to walk away and they want to go to the cashier cage to cash them out. We just color them up and provide them a TITO voucher that they can hold on, save for later, go to any one of our variety of kiosks and redeem it. So it saves bills back to the table games. But really the advantage long term is having your guests engaged with your mobile app, the Resorts World app. They not only have the cashless wagering, but they have the entire loyalty program there. And so you think, along the lines of Starbucks, right? Other programs that have really great engaging apps. That's where the long-term value becomes for us, is having guests engaged with us, not only on premise, but when they're at home.
So what's next for cashless gaming technology in the US that you would like to see as the next step for resorts as well?
Efficiency. So the point of entry, getting it from app to download to into the loyalty to funding my ecosystem, that efficiency we'll continue to work on, and we're partnering with the various partners that we have that help provide the solution to be able to reduce that friction. And then you start thinking about how Zelle, Venmo, Apple Pay, those types of payment devices work to be able to easily, safely, under all the regulatory environments, to be able to help that guest do what they want to do within the resort at Resorts World, and when they're ready to cash out and put the money back to their bank account, we create all of that seamless friction. That's really what I see is next, and it's going to be a little bit of work. It's because we just opened up First Resort to open up with this kind of a cashless solution. So we've got a bit of work to do, but that's our focus, is to create that ecosystem within the gaming environment, just as we're starting to see outside in the rest of the consumer product environment.
Well, excellent. Good luck with achieving that goal and that vision. I myself do hope I'll be able to experience it myself as a player very soon. Thank you so much today, Rick, for sharing those first experiences with us as part of this ICE 365 content series. And I do hope to see you at ICE in London in February. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure, and I look forward to it.